Nobody But Me is one of your songs.
Yep.
And were you having a moment where you just thought, it is about me, enough about me, I'm going to sing about me now?
You know, I wish that it was my brainchild. It wasn't. It was the song. This concept came from a young guy named Brian Lips that again has been in my band for the last 15 years, and a guy that I've grown up with, and he's just a really hip cat. And he had the idea. I mean, literally, he had the whole concept. He even had the whole beginning and the little cross stick, and we just kind of took it and started to, all of us together, built little piece by piece and came up with our own ideas and little lyric changes. It was truly, it was one of these really cool things where you know, listen, many of the songs that you've heard in the past, things, let's just say Home as an example, I really had a hard time sharing. I wasn't the easiest guy to work with, to create with, because I had such a distinct and solid idea of what the song was about, the melody, the hook, and I sort of was so, I micromanaged everything, and I was so protective of everything I did that co-writing was less about co-writing and more about sort of, you know, going to a lyricist, you know, and saying, can you fill in the blank here because I can't come up with something here, as opposed to, hey, let's write together. And many of the songs on this record were far more collaborative than they've ever been. And that was part of the process of leaving my comfort zone and letting go. And Brian Lips, I give him full credit. This was his baby and his concept. And on this song, I'm a co-writer.